Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. And this one, well, in this one, there I was walking down the beer aisle in Asda. On the left-hand side of me, I could see just your normal generic lager. Okay, on the right-hand side, you had the big boxes of lager. Further on down the beer aisle in Asda, you got the cider. Then you had the Hobgoblin. Then you had the Marstons, all the Marstons beers. And on me, I've still got lagers on the other side. And I'm walking down, I'm thinking, fucking hell, what am I going to buy here? And we get to a little section in Asda. There's a little narrow section between the Hobgoblins and, the Eagle Brewery beers and the ciders. And it's a very, very thin section, boys and girls. And if you blink, you may miss it. I'm talking about the craft beer section. And believe you me, the craft beer section in Asda is not very good. It really isn't. So the craft beer section comprised of a Brewdog box of beers which I've had before. It was a box of Brewdog of all the beers which we all know. Underneath, the shelf underneath, I thought, oh, this could be promising. No, it wasn't. It was just 10 cans of mixed bag company beers, which we've all had before. Change the design on them. Make you think you've never had them before, but you know you have had them before. And there's a mixed, I think there's about 10 bag company beer cans, and I think there's only about 3 different types. Then, the shelf below, I found this on its own. 1 can. So I thought, I haven't had this one, so I better pick it up and give it a review. Boys and girls, the beer we're talking about is from Fourpure Brewing Company. Deucebox Citrus Double IPA, clocking in at 8.3% ABV. Super smashing great. On its own, on a shelf in Asda. Brilliant, isn't it? I'll read it in the back anyway. It says, Deucebox oranges are harvested by blasting California Dreaming through very large speakers at such a high intensity. Right, so if you don't do that, it's not a Deucebox orange then, surely. Right, okay. The fruit just falls from the trees. I bet it does. These are added to our citrus IPA recipe with twice the juice to serve up a punchy tropical glass of joy every time. It's got an IBU of 70, double IPA, 440ml can in Asda, 1 can left. There you go. Crack it open, see what it's like. Aroma. Yes, you're getting oranges. Quite a bit of orange. Definitely. Not much else. Maybe a slight hint of dankness behind it, but it's more orange than anything else. Back it in the glass. So, yeah. So, come on. At the end of the day, people's drinking habits and choices are changing. Even I've noticed it through the years that I've been doing this channel. When I first started this channel out, I remember it quite plainly. You used to go into a supermarket and all it was Hobgoblins and, traditional beers, which you've had countless occasions, and really, London Pride, another one, John Smith's. It was, very traditional, very old school. Abbott Ale was another one. Still do them, don't they? But, there's a younger generation drinking beer now. And I think with the supermarkets, some of them have embraced it and recognise there's a market there. Tesco, Morrison's, Marks and Spencer. Then you come to Asda, and to me, you know, if Asda's beer purchaser, whoever he is, should be shot because he's not doing much really. Beer in a glass, as you can see, it's like a marmaladey colour, thin in, white head. The aroma, again, bag loads of citrus and oranges for me, but the proof is in the taste. So cheers, everybody. Strength there, you can feel it. But above that, slightly clean feel for me. Very marmaladey. It is marmalade in a glass. It's golden shred in a glass for me. It is okay. It's you know it's quite enjoyable. You pick up that strength. You can feel it. So the strength isn't very well hidden. It's hidden more than the last one I've done, but it's not very well hidden. This was £3. It's worth £3 for me. It's an 8.3% double IPA. It's not the best double IPA I've had in my time, far from it, but for what it is and where it's sold, you know, going in, the mouth feels quite smooth. I'm getting used to the heaviness. The bitterness, yeah, it is definitely for me marmalade, golden shred in a glass for me. And all in all, yeah, it's okay. Would I buy it again? No, because I don't go to Asda. It's the last time I go to Asda. Don't go to Asda, buy beer. Christ's sake, don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth the heartache. It's not worth the waste of your precious time to just park up and go into one, because it's just not. It just isn't. Really isn't. It's not worth it. So on that score, you most probably won't buy this. But if you do happen to go into Asda, because I don't know, you run out of bog roll and it's the nearest supermarket to your house, well, just get this on the way out. That's the best. That's the best assumption. So, boys and girls, Fourpure's Brewing Company's Deucebox Citrus Double IPA. I prefer the Deucebox over this, to be honest. But saying that, it's still okay, middle of the road. Thank you very much for watching this. Please subscribe, murder me in the comments, and I shall see you all on my next one. So cheers, everyone.